Today, we're delving into the story of a man who truly left his imprint on the music industry, a man named Joe Meek. Meek was a trailblazer, a pioneering record producer and songwriter who shattered conventions and established new benchmarks for what music could be. He was known for his innovative use of technology and wasn't just advancing the limitations of what was possible in the studio, but in the very conception of an album. His I Hear a New World is lauded as one of the first concept albums, further solidifying his status as a trendsetter. Meek's unique approach to recording resulted in a style that was distinctly his own. From the hauntingly beautiful melody of Telstar to the raw energy of Have I the Right, Meek's influence can be discerned in countless tracks that define the 1960s. Now let's delve into the life of this extraordinary figure in the music industry. Born in 1929 in England, Joe Meek was not an ordinary child. From a young age, he demonstrated a deep fascination with electronics, a curiosity that would serve as the foundation for his future innovations. His early experiments with recording, often using rudimentary and homemade equipment, showcased an innate talent and a passion for music that was simply undeniable. Entering the music industry in the early 50s, Meek cut his teeth at IBC Studios, one of the premier recording facilities in the UK at the time. Here, he honed his skills and began to forge his unique approach to sound production. But it was the creation of his own recording studio, nestled above a shop on the bustling Holloway Road, that marked the true beginning of his career. This was where he would push the boundaries of music production, experimenting and innovating like never before. Though these were humble beginnings, they set the stage for a groundbreaking career. Meek's innovative spirit never waned. His experimental album I Hear a New World stands as a testament to this. Often considered ahead of its time, the album pushed the boundaries of what was considered possible with sound. It was a daring exploration into the unknown, a glimpse into the mind of a man who was unafraid to defy convention.
I hear a new world. Calling me, calling me.
In the 1960s, Meek's career skyrocketed. This was the decade when Joe Meek truly made his mark on the music industry. At the crest of his career, he produced the iconic hit song Telstar, a tune that resonated on radios around the world. But his influence didn't stop at producing chart-topping tracks. Meek was not just a music producer, he was an innovator. He had a knack for pushing boundaries, for reaching into the unexplored realms of sound. His techniques were unconventional, groundbreaking even. He was a pioneer of overdubbing, reverb, and sampling, methods that are now staples in music production. His ingenuity shaped the sound of the 60s and beyond, leaving an indelible mark on the industry that reverberates to this day. Despite his success, Meek's life was not without its challenges. As the spotlight on Meek grew brighter, so did the shadows that followed him. Joe Meek, despite his soaring success, was a man battling personal demons. His professional life was not immune to these struggles. Legal issues began to plague him, casting a dark cloud over his illustrious career. Amidst these struggles, Meek was also confronting his own sexuality. Living in a time when homosexuality was still stigmatized, Meek's personal journey of acceptance was another significant hardship he had to face. His mental health, too, took a significant toll. Diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, Meek's life became a turbulent sea, his mind often caught in the storm. These struggles began to seep into his work, subtly influencing his music and, at times, impacting his ability to function professionally. The tragic circumstances of his death, an apparent murder-suicide, sent shockwaves through the industry, marking a melancholic end to a career that had burned so brightly.
This time, be different. Please stay. Don't go.
Despite his personal struggles, Meek's contributions to the world of music remain unparalleled. his legacy immortalized in the many artists he continues to inspire.